Hey Ryan, so we're going to have another fun episode today. And you
Yes.
you brought this cool list to me, and I actually haven't even seen the list yet. But it's 50 funny motivational quotes to put a smile on your face. Like it. I
Yeah.
like the title already.
Yeah. I would like to add that a moment ago you said we're going to have another fun episode, which implies that some of our episodes are less fun, and I'm going to go ahead and disagree. And I'm going to say all of our episodes, even the serious ones, even the dramatic ones, are still fun. They're still fun to be gleaned. Would you not
True.
agree?
Yes, I agree. We do.
So,
They're all fun.
yeah. So
Maybe
today's
this is
could be
just more
extra
lighthearted.
lighthearted.
Yeah.
It has the word funny in the title of the list, but okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
point made.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're gonna talk about funny motivational quotes because, like, not that long ago, we addressed like bad motivational ideas and we kind of unpacked those. Let's talk about some funny ones. Let's have some laughs. Banks, what do you think?
I love it. I think we also last season we did another episode on common motivational quotes, I think, or common self-help quotes in the motivational industry. I don't know. You can go back and listen to that one or find it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh,
I'm living too far in the present, so to even access that information in my mind. Okay, let's hop into it.
all
This is
right.
fun because you not only have you not seen this list, you can't see this list. I only have it on my screen.
That's
So
right. I'm excited. Hit me up. Hit me up.
yeah, you have no idea what's going on this website. There's like a ton of ads and there's like a GIF of a little cat climbing backwards up a staircase. Anyway, number one on the list is from Joe Girard. The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs one step at a time. The elevator to success is up. This one, I would say, for number one on a list of funny motivational quotes, not that funny so
No,
far.
I was
I
like,
mean,
what? I need you to read that again.
here's the quote one more time. The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs one step at a time. Joe
Oh,
Girard.
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we reacting, responding, or are we just going to read them out and see if they're funny or not?
Yeah, let's do that. Like let's read it and let's decide if it's true or not and if it's funny or not. I say this one true, yes, funny, not really.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
0 points
Inspirational,
funny, one
medium.
point makes sense.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. Let's
One
go to the
step at a
next one.
time. I get it. Yeah. You don't want to go zipping up the elevator to the 100th floor. You got to take one step at a time.
Yeah, or like metaphorically, the elevator is a shortcut. You got to do the work, blah, blah,
Exactly.
blah. All that
Yeah.
good stuff. Okay,
All right.
cool.
Next
Number
one.
two. Number two. This one's from Zig Ziglar, so maybe a little more promising. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
I
People
like
often say
it.
that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. That's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cute. That's
Well,
cute.
it's cute. It's cute, but it's also like a little bit sassy, right? It's like,
A little sassy.
a throwback to a throwback. I don't know what you say. Come back to the
A
people that say,
comeback.
"Wow, you leave your motivational speech feeling all good, but then it goes away." And Zig Ziglar is saying, like, "Well, yeah, of course it does. That's why you got to renew. Just like you
Just like
shower, you got to shower
shower
again
every
the
day.
next day."
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a little bit of sass built into this one.
Sassy.
So,
Not funny, but sassy.
sassy, yeah.
Yeah.
True, yes. Sassy, yes. Funny, still not really. Cool.
Yeah.
2.5 points on that one.
Honestly, we can't do the point thing.
We can't track the points.
Yeah, we can't. We can do the points, but we're not gonna be able to track
We can
because I know
assign.
we're gonna get to like number 7 and be like, where are we at?
I've literally not tracked any of the points that we've done since the beginning of this podcast, but I've
No.
assigned probably thousands of points at
Hmm.
different times.
Yeah.
So if there's some like keen listener out there that's tracking all the points.
Oh, that would be nice. If you
Yeah.
are, send us a message.
There's also like different types of points. There's like Ryan Montis points. There's Atlanta Banks points. There's general points.
There's no
No
excuses
excuses
points.
points. Yeah. Number 3 is from Lily Tomlin. Um, I always wanted to be somebody, but now I realize I should have been more specific. Oh, I always wanted to be somebody, but now I realize I should have been more specific. Lily Tomlin. I get it. I get it. Not funny.
Not
Not
funny.
funny.
No.
Yeah. This episode is just turning into, are there any funny
I'm
motivational
waiting.
quotes
I'm waiting to give my big laugh out loud.
on this
And
list of by the way, I haven't read the list. I just obtained the list. So all of these are a surprise to me. As I'm reading them, this is the
yeah,
first time I'm reading the
I
quote
love it.
from the list. All right, Lily Tomlin. She's a singer, though, right?
Is she? I don't
I don't
know.
think she's like a motivational guru.
I'm the
Anyway,
worst with names. Like, show me a picture of someone's face and I know you. Tell me your name. Don't remember. I don't
show
remember
me a
names for some.
picture. Can I just repeat what you just said? Show me a picture of someone's face and I know you. Tell me your name. I don't remember. That didn't make sense at all. I get what you're implying. You remember faces better than names, but
Yes.
like, who is the hypothetical listener that you were just speaking to who's showing you their face and telling you their name? Anyway, there's the funny.
Someone's getting it. Someone got it.
The absurdity that you just uttered is the funniest thing on this list so far. Okay. It's not even on the list. Number 5. Oh no, number 4. Oscar Wilde said, "I'm so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I'm saying." Okay.
See, that's me. He's speaking to me right there.
That's could easily be Alanna Banks credited with that quote. I'm so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word of what I'm saying. Cool. I would say that's neither motivational nor funny.
Yeah.
Uh,
0 points right
Not
there.
irrelevant. Like Oscar Wilde, cool dude, did some interesting stuff. Next, number 5. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. You know who said that? Atlanta Banks. People say
No.
nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. The great 19th century,
Monet?
20th century
Claude Monet?
philosopher? No, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the
Oh,
Pooh.
I think I actually have heard that quote from Winnie the Pooh.
People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Yeah, that's like there's a little humor in there. That
A
one's
little
just a
bit.
little,
That's like
it's
a
a little
little,
humor.
ha,
Yeah,
you know?
you know, that's like a forwards from grandma kind of humor, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cute.
cute humor.
Hmm.
Like not funny humor, but like, yeah. Okay. Number 6. Life is like a sewer. What you get out of it depends on what you put into it. Tom
Mm.
Lehrer said that. Life is like a, let me think about this one for a second. Is this a poop joke?
I don't know.
Life is like a sewer. What you get out of it depends on what you put into it. Is a sewer like that? Am I
I
getting anything out of the sewer ever?
I
What
mean,
is this
doesn't
guy
just
implying?
everything go into the sewer?
Life is
Like you
like a
don't
sewer.
put things in the sewer. Everything goes there.
Yeah, let's move on. Number
Yeah.
7. You can't have everything. Where would you put it? Oh, you can't have everything. Where would you put it? Stephen Wright. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there's a little
Not
bit of
funny.
humor to that statement. Not funny. A little bit of humor. You can't have everything. Where would you put it? Yeah. Because people say, oh, I want to have it all. But do you really want to have it all?
Yeah.
Right? Do you
Do
want
you
to own
want
10,000 cars?
Yeah, do you want a jet?
Well, I
That's
want
what
a
I
jet.
always think of. You know, when you like watch these shows, like I don't know, Price is Right or like shows where people win stuff. And I'm like, what would I do with that? Like a 100-piece pot set or something like that. Like
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah. I remember there being a lot of prizes on The Price is Right that I would be like not excited about at all.
Yeah.
Like a oak bedroom set.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like to me, it's just like, well, now I got a whole bunch of work, like because now I have 2 bedroom sets, the one I currently live with, and this new one. Do I sell it? Do I give it away? Do I get rid of my old one and keep this new one that I won?
Yeah.
And then you have to like apparently you have to like if you win a prize on a game show like that, you have to like pay tax or something for it. Like,
Oh, really? Yeah,
I
no.
don't know. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of trouble,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, you don't I
Anyway,
like this one. I like this quote.
what was the quote? You can't have everything. Where would you put it? Yeah, there you go. That's a
Right.
good, like, grounding idea,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Grounding idea. What do you really want and need and want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, Stephen, right? This
I
next
like that
one
one.
is, yeah, that one's all right. Still not funny, but
No.
um, this next one is, by the way, this list is from a website from an organization called Coburg Banks, who I believe they're experts in recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
They're clearly not experts in comedy.
Clearly.
But hey, let's carry on. Let's find the gold in
There's got
here.
to be a gem in here somewhere. Why don't
Yeah.
we do the next one and then just do a quick scroll and see where we land, and then
Okay.
we'll
Like
go from
a
there.
lottery. Okay. Well, I'll just do that now. Let's just go to number 26. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. And Will Rogers said that. Hey, you laughed.
I did.
You laughed. Will Rogers. There you go. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Okay.
I
That one's
like
got a
that.
little humor in it. It made Alanna laugh. Takes more to get a laugh out of me, I will admit. Will Rogers, he was an actor, I think. Will Rogers, I don't know. The road to success, yeah, that's a good one. There's some truth to that.
Lots of truth. Yeah.
Truth to that. It
The only
reminds me of that quote where it's like, if you want to be great, you've got to let go of being good.
yeah.
You know?
It reminds me of when you're driving through a parking lot that's full and you think there's a spot, but it's like either a motorcycle or like a super tiny car, and you're like, oh, why are we
Yeah,
parked there?
yeah, yeah. I think
That's
the proper etiquette, if you drive a super tiny car or a motorcycle, is to park at the end of the parking spot rather than all the way in so that
yeah.
people can see that the space is occupied.
Yeah. Because then you just get your hopes up and you're like, oh my God, there's a spot. And then you're like, no, that's not a spot.
I used to manifest good parking spots.
Hmm.
I used to, whenever I was on the way to like college, there was this college that I went to in Ottawa, Canada, and the parking lot was always full. And for like the last 5 minutes of the drive before I got to the school, I would like just visualize an empty parking spot like right outside the door of the building that my class was in. And like 80% of the time there was. And I would like get this like primo spot,
Love it. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
great way to like start your manifestation journey.
Yeah.
That's another thing. That's something I did too when I was like figuring out manifestation parking spaces.
Yeah.
They're all of a sudden they're everywhere when you start trying to manifest stuff.
That's a maybe that's an episode. Anyway,
Yeah.
uh cool. We got to laugh. Will Rogers.
Hmm.
Let's see. Oh, this is a quote here from Michael Scott,
I don't know who that
legendary
is.
manager. You don't know who Michael Scott is?
No.
The listeners know who Michael Scott is. I'll tell you in a
Okay.
second. Here's the quote. I'm an early bird and a night owl. So I am wise and I have worms. You might have laughed if you knew who Michael Scott was. Michael Scott is the name of the character um, from The Office, the manager from The Office, the TV
Oh,
show The Office.
yeah, I know him. Okay.
Steve Carell played Michael Scott,
Got it.
right?
Yeah.
I'm sure millions of people have laughed at this quote, just not us, not now. Let's pick another random one. Let's see. Mary von Ebner Eschenbach said, even a stopped clock is right twice every day. After some years, it can boast of a long series of successes. That's that one.
Oh, I just saw a bit of a laugh coming out.
This is
You could
this
almost
is the
not get that out.
this is the one that of all the quotes we've heard so far today amuses me the most because it involves some degree of like delusion and deception. on the part of the clock, I guess. Even a stop clock is right twice every day. We've heard that part before, but this other one, after the second half, after some years, it can boast of a long series of successes. Okay, that one's, I find that one funny. I find it funny. We found another in
And
my like
you're like a watch
subjective.
person. You're also like a major watch person.
I'm a major. I don't think it really the clock is your time telling is really fundamental to the absurdity of this quote. But yes, I am a watch person. That's true. I just got a new watch, Alanna.
Oh,
See, it's
I like it.
it's got a white dial. Anyway, okay, all right. That one's my favorite so far. Oh, some of these quotes are different colors on the list.
Mm.
Like the first like 38 quotes are green, and then there's a blue one. Let's read that one. Billy Burke
Oh,
said, age is of no importance unless you are a cheese.
or a wine or
How about
something like
that?
that.
Or a
Yeah.
wine. Age is of no importance unless you're a cheese. What does that mean? I think that means it's never too late to start,
Yeah. Well, you get better
right?
with age, right?
Or you can do whatever you want, regardless of age.
Yeah.
Not funny,
Not funny,
in my opinion.
but
Sorry, Billy Burke.
motivational for sure.
Mildly, yeah. Okay. Let's pick another blue one. Unknown said the best things in life are actually really expensive. Ooh, best things in life are actually really expensive. Interesting argument.
Mm. I
Swiss made
mean,
watches, Italian made sports cars,
yeah.
the finest champagnes.
But then, like, can you put a price? I guess, when you think of things you can't really put a price on, then they're also expensive. You could argue that.
You could argue that. Well, I mean, this is like the flip side to the quote, the best things in life are free, right? Like
Hmm.
love,
Hmm.
freedom,
Hmm.
the intangibles of life, right? Life
Yeah.
itself. Um, so yeah, there's humor in there. It didn't make me laugh, but there's
No.
humor in there.
I want like a belly laugh. Like, nothing's giving me a good belly laugh.
I don't know if it's going to be on this list, honestly, from this recruiting agency. They made some big boasts in the title of this
Right? 50
article.
funny motivational
Funny,
quotes.
yeah. Was that the full title, or to put a smile on your face? Okay, well, you've been consistently
Okay.
smiling. There's
Yeah.
been smiling, so they've delivered on that part of the promise. Um, okay, there was one that I thought best thing. Yeah, I saw that. Uh,
Oh, we've got a
this one is making
pre-laugh.
me. This one is making me laugh because I'm like interested to see how you'll react to
Okay.
it. Um, every tattoo is temporary. Ready for the punchline?
Yes.
Because we're all slowly dying. That is from Unknown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm laughing because it takes such a dark turn.
Yeah.
Like this is this is not motivational at all. We're
And
like
I
way
mean,
off the rails now.
technically, it's not temporary if you're
Yeah.
dead. Like, it's still on you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, like this is a very dark
Right?
quote. If you think about the context where a tattoo becomes temporary, like this quote is alluding to like the decay
Yeah. The
a,
decomposition of your body.
of a dead person. Um, and also
So,
what's being implied here, like nothing matters because we're all gonna die, and like
is that
yeah,
motivational? I don't know.
I don't think. I mean, maybe to
I mean,
some.
just do it. Like, doesn't really matter.
The thing that's making me laugh about this quote is that it's on this list, um, and it's not motivational, and like in context wouldn't be funny at all, but like in this context, it's so ridiculous and absurd,
Hmm.
in my opinion, that
I think that's my favorite so far.
yeah, yeah, because it's like I think it's the absurdity of it.
I think the person writing this list was like, "Oh God, I just need one more."
Why did I say 50? I should have said the top 12 funny quotes. um, they've like already submitted the title to the editor.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's why it's
uh,
unknown. That this was theirs. This was
they're
their
just
quote.
making, yeah, like half of
Just
the quotes
making
on
stuff
here
up at this
are
point.
credited to no one. Uh, wow. Okay, here's another interesting one. Dreams are like rainbows, only idiots chase them. Chew on that, world.
I mean, that's just
Like,
kind of mean.
that's credited to nobody. Dreams are like rainbows. Okay,
It's,
let's go back to
it's
the
the angry
criteria.
person that's writing this list.
Is it funny? No. Is it motivational? No. Did it put a smile on my face? Yes, because it's so
Absurd.
ridiculous.
Hmm.
Only idiots chase them. I don't know. I've chased my maybe chase. I wouldn't. I probably personally wouldn't use the word chase. However, I pursued my dreams and
Are
caught
you an
them.
idiot as a result, though?
No, I'm. Well, I don't think so. Perhaps other people. I'm sure there's plenty of people who think I am, but I don't think I am. Um, cool. Anyways,
I also
but I
don't. I
mean,
really dislike the word idiot. I hate that
yeah,
word.
of course, it's silly to use that, especially in this context. But hey, you know what? We're now at the point where the list is making us laugh and putting a
True.
smile on our face. So even though the quotes are not funny, in my opinion, they're creating laughter.
Yes.
Um, okay,
Yeah.
let's go to the end of the list. We can go back in, but the last one on the list, because you would think either like the number one on the list or the number 50 on the list would be of a certain significance,
Yeah.
or would be like the quote that like really exemplifies the theme of the list. So let's
Yeah.
see what number 50. Number one was very unmemorable.
Yeah.
We've
Don't even
addressed it.
remember what it was.
I don't remember. It was not funny. Um, Number 50. Let's see. Are you ready to laugh? Ready
Yeah. I
for
want
that
to roll on the floor laughing.
rolling on the floor laughing
Yeah.
laugh? Okay. Um, Number 50 is always remember that you are unique. Ready for the punchline?
I don't
Let me
know.
start from the beginning.
Like,
Always remember that you are unique, just like everybody else.
oh. I mean, that
Uh,
puts a smile on my face. How can it not? We're
thousand
all
percent.
special.
It
Just like
was the delivery, though. It was the delivery.
it was.
Like, always remember that you're unique, just like everybody else. Ah, wah, wah. Thought it
Yeah.
was a compliment, but then it was like a twist at the end. Yeah, there's a little bit of humor in this, but I don't know. Did you? I don't remember. Did you laugh?
I
I
might have. I
certainly
think I
did
did.
not
Like
laugh.
I gave like a laugh, but it wasn't like a, you know. You know
Like
when
a
you
courtesy laugh.
laugh, but then there's your regular laugh. Like I laugh a lot. But then like something gets me and I really give a good laugh.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those. None of those have produced that for me.
No, eh? Yeah, me either. Um, a lot of these are just
Yeah, they're
I
just
don't
kind
know,
of
like
like
this,
dull.
like dull or like just like playing on the like trope of like, oh, life is tough, and
Yeah.
like sort of like 90s like cubicle humor, like
Hmm.
like Dilbert jokes, and nothing
Yeah.
against Dilbert, but like that's that style of comedy that just like, life is tough, and let's all agree that
Life.
life sucks and laugh about it, right? And I'm not really into that style of
No, I'm not either.
humor myself.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Um, let's see. The light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off due to budget cuts.
See, I mean, you know what? Now that I'm hearing these and now that we've had that little discussion, there is a certain audience where these would be actually hilarious.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that audience is not our audience.
Exactly.
On the
because
Venn diagram of like people who find these quotes funny and people that listen to our podcast, there's like a large space between the two circles.
yeah,
There's no overlap. I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe there's like one person who's listening and just like dying, like they've had to pull over because they're laughing so hard at these quotes. But I
yeah.
would still be surprised even by that.
Mhm.
But you're right. Yeah. Like, yeah, I could imagine some person like just posting this kind of stuff on Facebook, like,
Yeah.
you know,
This is
all
just
day.
hilarious. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, okay, let's do a couple more. See if I can find any that might be of note for any particular reason. Here's a quote from Homer Simpson.
Okay, this should be a good one.
Here's a quote from Homer Simpson. Trying is the first step toward failure.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, I mean, try implies failure,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Right. Um, I don't think that's what he wasn't trying to make like a poignant point about how we shouldn't try, we should take, inspired action. I think it was just, it's again, it's that same kind of style of
Yeah.
humor,
Yeah.
that same theme of like, which has like a
Is it dark?
demotivational undertone to it.
Yeah, demotivating for people who have studied the content we've studied and teach.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's for those people not necessarily demotivating, but just like whatever, right?
Are we being too hard on these quotes? Are we looking at them
Are
through the
we?
lens of like a personal development enthusiast and like, deconstructing them to the point where they couldn't be funny when they otherwise would be? Is that
Maybe.
what's happening? Maybe. Has personal development destroyed our sense of humor so that we can no longer appreciate these 50 quotes
Definitely,
other people would otherwise find funny? Have we
definitely
deprived
no.
ourselves of joy and laughter?
No. No, because I find a lot of things hilarious. I just sent you something recently about cauliflower that I was like rolling on the floor laughing.
Refresh my memory. What was that again? I remember looking at it. I think I did not find it funny,
Oh, you didn't?
particularly.
Are you crazy?
I may have replied a respectful LOL. What was it again?
So it was this comedian talking about um, how he was having a conversation with cauliflower's agent on how cauliflower is having a moment. Now, this is kind of back when like cauliflower crust pizza was a big thing and like cauliflower rice and like cauliflower tortillas. But it was more his delivery of him being on the phone with cauliflower's agent, being like, dude, I've got pizza on the line, tortillas lined up for tomorrow, and rice is heavily interested. And it's like, I can imagine like the cauliflower being like, oh my God. Anyway, I thought it was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
So I find stuff like that funny.
Yeah.
I
Vegetable
mean,
related
sense of humor is very
humor.
individual, Ryan,
It is. It is.
right?
I find your imitation of cauliflower being like really excited about all the interesting cauliflower more funny than the
Than the dude.
comedian that you're just describing. Like listeners, you can't see it, but Atlanta made this whole gesture with like jazz hands and like where she was the cauliflower and the cauliflower was like listening, like, oh yay, everybody loves me. And there's just this look of pure joy and enthusiasm on her face. And I think that's hilarious. I ordered cauliflower the other night. The other night I was flying back home from being away and I had a flight cancellation. I wound up being in this hotel, in kind of a weird part of town. And so I ordered delivery in the middle of the night and I ordered a chicken sandwich and like deep fried cauliflower bites.
Oh, so good.
And the food was delivered and I got a chicken sandwich and no deep fried cauliflower bites. They sent me a box of chicken wings instead.
Oh,
So I didn't get
that's
to eat the
disappointing.
cauliflower. But yeah, I was really excited about them. And then like I was like, oh, that sounds so cool. And then like cauliflower, and maybe like I had just watched that like thing you sent me about cauliflower, and they didn't
Oh,
come.
yeah. The
Yeah,
subliminal messaging. I love cauliflower like in the oven when
Yeah.
you like bake it in the oven and like, oh my God, it's so good. I love it. Those bites would have been amazing. I want them now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they were. They probably were. They were probably better than the unsolicited, unsauced chicken wings that I received.
Oh, so
Instead,
good.
um, okay, one or two more quotes. What do you think?
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe said, "Women who seek to be equal with men lack ambition." Oh, I get it.
Say that again.
Marilyn Monroe, allegedly, according to this list, said, "Women who seek to be equal with men lack ambition." You get it? I
Kind of.
noticed that neither of us are laughing. Um, she's implying that women should not be equal with men, but should be more than.
Oh,
If they had appropriate ambition, they would be more
would
than.
they be more than a man? How
They
do
would
you
be
be
more.
more than a man? This is my
Well,
question.
I mean, I don't know. That you probably need to appreciate this
This type of humor.
quote in context, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Not funny.
I get. I mean, I get that that could. I get that there's humor, an attempted humor in there for
Yeah.
sure. I get that. Okay, well, let's see. Audrey. Okay, Audrey Hepburn. What did she say? Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, "I'm possible." I think that'll be the last one I read off of this list. Um, we
Yeah.
don't really need to
This
analyze
one's
that.
done. Yeah, this list is dead.
Yeah. I mean, if you, yeah. So, anyways, but we had some laughs.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
They were
I
good.
think,
Some of them were
I
good.
think, yeah. I think the viewers will remember the discussion of cauliflower more than any of, or not the viewers, the listeners, more than any of the quotes from this so called 50 funny motivational quotes to put a smile on your face. There was some smiling, there was some laughter, all laughter incidental to the
Yeah.
list rather than as a direct result of the quotes. But hey, there you
Yeah.
go. Which was your favorite?
Honestly, I can't remember like any of them. And because I don't have the list in front of me, I can't even refer back. But there was one. I actually, you know what? The first one, the elevator, one step at a time. That's the only one I remember.
Oh, right, that was number one on the list. Elvis Presley said, "If you let your head get too big, it'll break your neck."
Mm. See, there
That's
we
a
go.
real, that's a real knee slapper right there.
I'm just visioning, like envisioning this like giant head on this like tiny neck, and it's like, mm,
Yeah, yeah. Ay caramba.
yeah,
Anyway,
not the best list, but whatever. Good episode nonetheless.
yeah. I mean, I
Lighthearted.
enjoyed like maybe this is like an elaborate like anti joke. You know what an anti joke is?
Mm-hmm.
Where something is so not funny that it becomes funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't think of any examples of really good anti jokes. Let me Google it quick. Anti joke. 21 anti jokes you can't help but laugh at, anyways.
Oh, next week's episode.
Let me. No, we can't do two joke episodes. Oh, do you want to hear one? Do you want to hear an
Yeah,
example
I do.
of an anti joke?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this I think might be the most famous anti joke because I've heard this one before many times. Um, a man walks into a bar. Ouch!
Mm. Haha.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like it's the joke sets the person up to expect a punchline, and then it's like a totally unfunny
Yeah. That's
And
exactly what the list was. It should
that's,
actually be 50 anti funny motivational quotes.
but then would it count as an anti-joke if you
Oh,
pre-labeled it
true. Okay.
as unfunny?
So maybe this list is a lot more clever than we're giving it credit for.
I definitely do not think that's the case.
Okay.
I think it's just a,
Especially given the source.
yeah. Maybe the professionals over at whatever, then I've already closed the list now, but the professionals over at that recruiting agency think all of these are genuinely hilarious,
Yeah.
and bless them if they do. uh One more anti-joke for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
A horse walks into a bar, Atlanta Banks, and then several of the patrons quickly get up and leave, realizing the potential danger of the situation.
That's good. I think I like anti jokes, actually.
Alana, what did the farmer say after he lost his tractor?
I don't know.
He said, "Where is my tractor?"
See?
Um, oh, here's a great one. Here's a great anti-joke for you. Why is 6 afraid of 7?
I know this one because 7, 8, 9.
No. The
Oh,
answer, the answer to the question, why is 6 afraid of 7, is that it's not. Numbers are not sentient and therefore incapable of feeling fear or any other emotions.
see, these are the kind of jokes that I like. I'm crying right now.
Would you like to hear something that'll really make you smile?
Yes.
Your face muscles.
How are you not laughing? Is it because you're reading them?
Alana, what did Buzz Lightyear say to Woody? What did Buzz Lightyear say to Woody?
I don't know.
Many things. They were in 3 movies together and several short films.
Okay. I can't. Are these anti jokes?
These are anti-jokes. And these are actually from
See,
Reader's Digest,
this is
which
my
is
sense of humor, I guess. This is why.
these are from Reader's Digest,
Oh
um,
my god.
which is like a fairly
Yeah,
reputable
very
publishing
reputable, but also
entity.
read by like 70-year-olds.
Oh yeah,
That was like when I was growing up, Reader's Digest was like the staple reading material in the bathroom at my grandparents' house. That's
the,
what reminds me of Reader's Digest.
should we just use Reader's Digest as like our main source of content because it's like high quality, but nobody's ever heard any of it because nobody we know reads Reader's Digest.
Actually,
Um,
yeah, Reader's Digest has some really good joke pages.
yeah,
Yeah, really good.
are you ready for this? Um,
I don't know if I can handle it.
a priest, a rabbi, and a monk walk into a bar. They're all served normally because this is America where everybody is treated equally and all people of all religions have equal rights.
That's a good one, but that one didn't make me laugh.
That one didn't make you laugh. I think that one's an anti-joke because there's so many like old
Yeah.
jokes that start that way.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm just reading through some more of them. Mm,
Okay, I've come back to reality.
yeah, I think there's a point of diminishing returns with anti-jokes.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
done. I've had
Yeah,
my I've had my fun.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can, if you want more anti jokes,
Go to Reader's
Google
Digest.
Reader's Digest anti jokes. They have a very long list. Okay. Anyway, there you go. We found the
That's
humor.
it.
I think we're done.
So yeah, episode done. What do you have going on these days?
I got my book that just came out, the one sentence coaching course. We've got the podcast going on. Right now, I'm developing some new products that will be for sale on my website. So stay tuned for those. And people can always get the latest news and updates on what I've got going on my Instagram, Ryan Montis NLP, or the website, ryanmontis.com. How about you? What do you got going on?
Yeah, what do I have going on? Well, I have my other podcast, Cracked Open. That's going very well. Check that out for hypnotic meditations to experience hypnosis recorded. And yeah, you can check out my website, alannabanks.com, for my one-to-one signature program, Life Amplifier. I'm taking on new clients right now. And anything else, you can find me on Instagram. And I also just started, actually, my Instagram is Alanna Banks Coaching, but I started another Instagram for my sexual hypnosis or sexual freedom hypnosis, and it's called Love Conduit. So you can check that out to kind of get a, I don't know, like a feeling for what I'm talking about there.
Cool.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. All right. That's it for today. Send me
All
a
right.
message. Let me know which unfunny quote you hated the most, and that'll be it.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.